We're back. Life after the wolf. Surely what I'll name this video. Joey left naked, as it appears. I set the audio on a little bit, but I don't hear anything. Guess, you know, of all people, we expected Karen to speak up. This place won't hold much longer. What do you mean? What happened? I wonder if I have to say, no, we've got to find Joey. I know they summoned the wolf or whatever, but like, why is the place collapsing? I wouldn't really say we have to find Joey in this situation because he's clearly naked somewhere. Also, awkward running right here. I very specifically remember being like, why are you running like that? And I don't know. If I was Shu, I would probably have, the team's hippogriff on deck to pull it out. Because, like, I don't know. Well, at the same time, who could have anticipated that La Renault would just collapse, you know? Like, just nonsense. There was no explanation. It's not like Leon Silverberg was like, well, I set the charges so long while you were fighting a wolf. It's nothing like that. Oh, he ran immediately to Ellie. What's up, girl? It reminds me of when I went to buy hockey gear. I went to a hockey shop in Brandon, Florida, which is where the Tampa Bay Lightning practice. Not to name drop. Not that I'm friends with them or anything. Anyways, I walked into this shop and I walked into the shop part of the place and I was looking for gloves, and their gloves were for sale right next to the counter. And I walked in and just immediately tried on a pair of gloves, and the guys working there just started laughing because, and I was aware how weird it looked, but they were like, it was like you were magnetized to the gloves. And I was like, yes, that's exactly what happened. I was being a little louder than normal just now because my Alexa was reminding me to take a walk, which I have set daily, which I don't do daily, but I do it more than I was. Oh, well, now that the war is over and I successfully beat the Highland Army, everyone's like, hey, I'm here to be your buddy. Oh, I'm not going to lie. In my head, there were like, I was going to say like probably have 3 more videos on deck. But this certainly looks like the last one. Why am I walking down? I went through all the trouble to get an elevator. I don't need to be in war shape anymore. I hope I didn't forget anything. Been waiting for you, Lord Nick Cage. This is an intervention. We know that you've been gambling on the war's outcome. God, that would be dark, huh? Like setting up wars to lose so you could win a bet. All right, so everyone's, unified nation, blah, blah, blah. We want you to lead it. Wait, Two River. Oh, okay, sorry. I was thinking of South Window. That guy's got his head cut off. And they didn't even have the decency to take his beheaded head down. Oh, we have no objections either. How nice. I feel the same way as McLeod. What a cool thing to say when it's your turn to speak. Stole my Luca Blight, acting mayor. I'm like kind of sad because I'm caught off guard by how almost done we are. Get the fuck out of my way. Yes, that was necessary. Yo, Nick Cage. I'm glad Flick and Victor are the ones to get the last word in before you leave. I mean, except I'm going to talk to Nikki. You always have a home here. And then, like, 2 days later, Muku Muku's taking over my room. At least someone cool would take over my room. Plus, that's an ideal room for squirrels, because you can just, like, peace and fly away. I know I don't need to. But, you know I hate carrying Potch around because I can't gain more Potch, and I don't need Potch anymore. But I like saying Potch. So I'm gonna just do some upgrades. Wouldn't it be funny if you didn't finish all, like, the chef challenges? You can't beat the game with all 108 stars. Alright, I'm just blasting money. I want to start on higher levels. Because if I go through the trouble to do Vicky's weapon every time, I'm not spending as much money. And it's annoying to be like, oh yeah, I gotta take care of Sheena. So let's stop there, even though I'm gonna get into more and more money every turn. Clive is cool, obviously. I might just, oh, I thought that was the last one. I thought after 14 was 16. That's my point. Let's do Pesmerga and George, and then I'll stop. After I do a couple more. I'm so annoying. Yeah. I said something about being annoying to my sister, and she was happy to hear me say it. Alright, who else is cool? I don't think I can top off anybody else unless they're, like, already at level 15. Let's do, let's upgrade Tuda. Doesn't answer my who's cool question, but I like that somehow he's sharpening, I think it starts off as a pebble, then it's a stone, then it's a rock. So somehow, with his golden hammer, he made this rock bigger. I don't think that's how rocks work. Or chiseling. Man, I'm not going to be able to finish this rock. Does it go to Boulder, though? No. If it does, I don't get to see it. Alright, let's upgrade the GLUV to just a regular-ass glove. I don't want to be an OCD about this. Probably because I'm OCD about a lot of stuff. Like, I could just go. I'm not going to get close to this amount of money again. Anyone need... Okay, level 9. 8. I'll do this one more time. How's this? And then... wonder if there's anyone who has a 6. Ah, I'm a pot short. But at least that means I'm carrying around a little... I got a little pocket change. A couple 999 bucks on me. Alright, that's pretty good gear to be wearing. And if I were to walk, it would take a long time. Walk/boat. So I'm just going to use Vicky. I can go anywhere in the world. Where am I from? I'm not from Rakatu Mountain, but I think that's where I need to go. No, it certainly is not. God, thank goodness for the blinking mirror. I was like, no! Futch, send your dragon! A dragon? There hasn't been a dragon in these parts for 100 years! Bilbo says that while he's getting, like, tackled because there's a dragon, a firework dragon. Man, where is he from? Alright, let's just go to Labyrinth. And then I'll walk it out from there, which could lead to some interesting battles. I assume I've rested. Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't, like, without my magic. So we're heading south. Sorry I didn't do the Clive edition where you get to see Clive fight Elsa? No, Elise? Lorelei? I know it's not Lorelei. That's a pretty good punch. I might have to use some magic on this dude, because he's going to keep doing stuff like that. I should be able to withstand 2 more hits. But the thing is, I think he can withstand more than 2 more hits. Okay, 185, yeah. If this doesn't take him down, I'm going to have to resort to magic. Yes, I was hoping for this. Okay, sweet. And I got to level up. Now I'm not mad about getting pots, you know what I'm saying? I guess I'll drink this tomato juice. Oh, I should have just used a healing wind. That would have been smarter. Let's, I don't need that anymore. But, like, it would be nice to not waste magic. Why, though? Really doesn't matter. Alright, anyways. Yeah, I think I can just auto these guys. It'll take probably 2 turns. Yeah, okay. For sure 2 turns. Sucks to suck, my dude. No, I'm not gonna let him go. You out of your mind? Gonna go see one of my best friends that I haven't seen in several years later today. Just a side note. Oh, this is gonna be... I'm gonna have to use that healing wind or magic, but obviously I'll do healing wind. Mostly like to clear out my inventory. Be kind of overkill to use Grateful Blessing or whatever it's called, but I might have to, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's true I leveled up since I fought him, but level ups suck now, so... Oh, I thought that was a critical hit. Which that was his weakest attack yet, so... Far from it. I need him to do just a regular attack so I have a chance to counter it. So I can definitely withstand 1 more hit, because at most he's doing like 160. Yes, king! Love it. The thing that sucks now is I have to use magic to heal myself, because I'm all out of equipment. Gloves or a magic ring? JK. Tenzin Pass. I'm going to save it just because. That's why. I don't think I'm actually going to get in another fight, so... I mean, sort of. No, it does. Yeah, it does matter. So let's do this, and I should be okay. If you know, you know. Okay, just looking at my stuff. I think, yeah, this has got to be. This must be the way. Okay. Bum 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 dun dun dun. I don't know. Kinda wish I could get in a fight right now. Just cause I'm like wandering aimlessly. Oh, okay, no, it's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. This is obvious. So I knew this is where the game starts, but this is where the game starts, obviously, because I just said that. This is where you like literally start the game. Is like right here is where your tent was, and then you go east to try to find, or because you have to. There's an ambush, quote unquote. And now, you know, we went east, and then we're going like back to the camp, find out Luke of Light / Route we're doing it. And now we're going back to where it all began. Cue the sad music. Just had to turn it up a little bit. Just like you promised. here we are. Here once again. I'll just read Joey's part because Nick Cage doesn't really talk. This is where our journey began. You and I walked along the same path for so long together. This is where we began to diverge. But I have no regrets. But if I did, it would be that I had to betray the city-state and assassinate Lady Annabelle. You and I were a lot alike. We're both aiming for the same thing, but at the Highland camp after I let you both to escape ahead, I was captured and met Luca Blight again. I hated him from the beginning. It's true. But I think I admired her strength a little bit too. I thought if I was that strong, I could protect everyone and, 2 words, I could create a gentle world where nobody would ever be hurt. Naive. But, no, forget about it. This is a battle between the King of Highland and the leader of the Farts army. This is truly the final battle. We don't need to fight. We do need to fight, Nick Cage. Speaking of Nick Cage, there's a movie coming out, I think it's called Renfield, and it looks so dope. So the only way to quote-unquote win, well, there's 2 ways to win this fight. But if you want the happy ending, you defend the whole time. You know what's interesting though, like, if he does wild attack, then yeah, I'm gonna smoke him. I'm also wondering if I should have used another battle oath, because all I'm doing is like blocking, and yeah, I'll be all right. Looking at my numbers, I'll be fine. What if someone was actually trying to kill Joey and they were just reading his interpretation wrong, and they're like, oh, he's gonna do wild attack, defend. I'm like, I'm trying to kill you. There's no reason to fight you. There is a reason to remove any trace of the Highland Kingdom from this land. Agaris Blight and Luca Blight are already dead, and I've put Gilead to rest with my own hands. I'm the last living Blight. Cut the Blight bloodline once and for all. There will always be fanatics who will try to revive the Highland Kingdom. After all, sometimes hope can drive people to madness. Let's make our war the last war ever to plague the land. Here goes, Nick Cage. I thought he was going to do wild attack again. Man, what if, he did 152 just now. Okay, I was going to say, if he keeps that up. Defend, defend. Defend, and he's going to attack. I don't know, man. I don't know how much health I have left. Okay, good. I was going to say, this isn't looking great. I'm always jealous of you. There's something about you, always so strong and gentle. It's all I ever wanted, to be loved by everyone just like you were. And that's why. Joey! I used too much power. The beast run that Luca tried to free. I had to use my black sword rune to stop it. Is he doing quotation marks when he says that? Our 2 runes together, they make a true rune. But if you use it by yourself, it takes your life. Nick Cage, I'm going to die anyway. So I give you my life so that the 2 can become one again. Nick Cage, your right hand. can't do that. Nick Cage, I'm sorry, I can't stand anymore. All the lives that I stole, all the people I hurt. I can't do that. Please, I beg of you, don't let our dream have been in vain. I can't do that. Nick Cage, there's no time, please. I'm all ready. Even so, I can't. Nick Cage. I'm not gonna lie, I was starting to sweat like, did I do this wrong? The rune. This power, it's healing my body. Bigger, faster, stronger. Yeah, I was thinking like, I don't think Nick Cage or Joey's supposed to get all dark and terrible looking. The rune of beginning. It only appears when the holders of the two runes face each other in combat. That's what Licknut sounds like. Just as this world was first born. Yep, I got the 108 stars, so I saved your life, Joey. You owe me big time. Nick Cage, just as I thought, you are a strong man. By the way, I'm kind of like massaging the back of my leg right now. I don't know if anyone's ever seen the movie Shaolin Soccer. It's fantastic. But in that movie, the main, maybe not the main character, one of the characters, I think it's the main character, he does an ultimate kick where he kicks above his head. And back in college, I was like, yeah, I can do that. I could still kick over my head. And the thing is, I still can. But I was trying it, and it's not like in pain, but it's tender. Like, I definitely pulled a muscle practicing my ultimate kick. And I like, this is the most sensitive part of the game, and I'm like, anyways, I was, right before the shower, I was naked and kicking as high as I could. But when I first started practicing this move, that friend I mentioned I'm going to see later, I was living with him at the time, and I did it wearing socks, unfortunately. And I kicked straight up, and my foot that was on the ground slipped, and I fell on my ass. And my friend Chase went, "Hey, are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm fine." And then he started his famous Chase laugh. He wanted to make sure I wasn't like actually hurt. Oh crap. I'm gonna have to say, of course, right? Okay, good. I was like, did I goof up after all this time? Level 99 Joey. Can I fight some squirrels or something? Yeah, with that level 90... You went through this war with a level 5 star staff? Golly. I think Shu's going to be waiting for me at the bottom of the hill. Or at least somewhere around here. How much cooler is Shu than Seed and Colgan? Because Seed and Colgan were like, Luca Blight was killed by Joey. It's like, nah, dude. Like, I'm the one who actually killed him. Joey set him up, so... Go out there and see the world. Feel the world. Go get a Slurpee. You haven't had a Slurpee this whole war, Nick Cage. Just one thing I have left to report. Yep, you guessed it. Or maybe you knew it. Nanami was not actually dead. That's why when this was happening, I was like a little tense, like, did I do this wrong? And yeah, the way you know that you got it right is Dr. Juan is going to say Lord Shu. And then, yeah. Dr. Juan pulls Shu in there. And Shu's like, you old rascal, you weren't shot to death at all. Sir Shu, casually laying in bed. Something on your mind? What's on your mind, hillbilly? What was I thinking about? Oh yeah, yeehaw. I wish I'd worked a Nick Cage quote into every video. They would have been like 88% Con Air. And that Renfield movie looks dope. Just watch the trailer. That's all I'm going to say. My sister sent it to me earlier. Yep. Nick Cage shouldn't do such a thing. Alright. So Nanami's like, I'm going to go back to my grandpa's house. Yeah, seriously, why are you asking Shu? Shu has so much on his mind. I mean, like, who else, though, would have been? Like, Granny. Granny's, like, right beyond everybody, too. Man, one of my dogs is so needy. Like, I'm trying to not pet her right now, but she won't stop. From now on, I'm not your strategist. I'm your boyfriend. I didn't agree to that. Okay, so we got the happy ending. Race you there. Realistically, Joey's, like, gonna be way faster. He's level 99. Nanami was just standing there staring at the door. I mean, I do that stuff, but I didn't think that was, like, a common person thing to do. Alright, so we said goodbye to Grandpa Genkaku, and now we're going to Europe, dog! Backpacking, just the 3 of us! Nick Cage the whole time pretending he doesn't hear them hooking up. Just kidding. Well, I mean, why not, though, right? Like, Nick Cage isn't any blood relation, but, like, I don't want them to hook up because they grew up like brother and sister. Just like Mikasa and Eren. Oh, we didn't say bye to Pilika the ninja, but Pilika knew. Pilika always knows. Hey, thanks for lying about you killing Julia. I imagine that's like a heavily spread rumor that Julia was killed. So she can just be some regular lady named Julia. Kind of like sad this is over, but I'm not really sure what game I'll do next. Part of me thinks maybe I'll do... Oh, hold on. Yep, Game Mayor, that's obvious. Left Green Hill to sharpen, never returned. Probably because he got killed. He wasn't very strong. Later became headmaster of the school. Yeah, I don't know who else the headmaster would be. Returned to Muse and was later elected mayor. It makes sense. Jess sucks. He went on to live like a normal citizen because, yeah, he's kind of a turd. Commander of the Farts Army, that's good. Refused a position in Farts Army, that's good. Yeah, just went back and lived with Fareed. They're both nerds. Founded a library, good for him, I love that. Fought in the Grasslands War. I wonder if that's a later game thing. Probably. Two River Restaurant, good for you, Lo Wen. I like that his next thing is just visits people. Yep, so Alex and Hilda just lived boring lives. He ended his long career as a knight. Frankly, the worst knight, unless you count Fareed. The worst knight that I had. So he declined the honor of being commander. Yeah, Richmond's is still, snooping around. I kind of wonder if Camus and Mikladov were more than friends. Because, They're very, very loyal to each other. That's all I'll say. Man, Chaco doesn't mind playing with death. Look at that. Whoa! Almost roasted me. This is kind of a weird setup. Like, hey, let's go watch this concert, and also there's going to be circus stuff. I would probably want those at separate times. I feel like they're burning through all their stuff at once. Yeah, that's probably a 12-minute show we just watched. Oh, she thinks about Nick Cage, but she's not, whatever. Just traveling around. Continues to study hard. What do you mean? What is he studying? How to wear chains? Yeah, so these guys are just musicians. That's cool. Side armorer for Alberto. Life of ribaldry? Moral turpitude? What are you going to make me look up words now? And Templeton's still looking stuff up. Left the farts. Wait, what? I'm just combining sentences. Peshmerga's going to kill Uber. And Achilles going to look for runes. Yep. Lorelai's competing. Returned to his wife. Reunited with the parents. Happily living with both of them. How old was she? Hannah just pieced out. That's cool. Stayed in the Farts Army as a magic instructor. He sucks at magic. Yeah, George pieced out. That's cool. And Anita went to the Torn Republic to challenge her rival, which is Valerie. And, Valerie's just sitting around getting soft. Anita helped kill the wolf, so that's just a cool sentence, like, I helped kill the wolf. Oh, Ridley can't handle this. Jibba Jabba in the back row. You better believe he's about to lay down the law. I'm seriously so surprised this is my last video for Suikoden. I thought this would be part 1 of 3. Ridley returned to Two River. Not much going on there. Hey, get out of here! Oh, because I haven't moved anything. Alright, Chaco and Sid goofing around in Two River. A captain of the Farts Army, that's cool. Admiring, oh, he's a lieutenant, that's good. Found Grandpa, good for you, Yuzu. The Holy Kingdom of Harmonia, left with Vincent. I imagine they're in the later games, but I don't know. Still working as the armor, a dead-end job at the Good Castle. Stayed with the Farts Army. Kind of regret calling it the Farts Army. Whereabouts unknown for Genshu, that's cool. Returned to Kulon, Torn Republic, expulsion was rescinded. Alright, that's good for you. Happily with her daughter's family in Two River. Gambling house in Goodname Castle is a raging success. I didn't know you had one. Return to Lake West, something about a butt house. Traveled north once again. Object of his revenge. I thought he was like a happy-go-lucky food boy. The guy works out, and she works out. Oh, she fought a bear with her bare hands. I didn't know there were bears in this universe. Anyways, next game, I might go back to Final Fantasy Tactics, because I just love it so much. But I'm also kicking around Earthbound and Lufia 2. Just, I'm all about the classics. Maybe I'll just do a season of Retro Bowl too, just to keep things super light. I'm so good at Retro Bowl, like my winning record all time is like 90%. And I'll pick losing teams on purpose sometimes to challenge myself. Riding on Gadget, she's going to find her uncle. Well, we know what Gadget's doing. Tenku's just going back to be a sleepy old man. Journey north to the Torn Republic. That's not correct. That's a joke because she's like a goofball and doesn't know where she's going. Gained great fame as a swordsmith. What? I thought he already did that. Anyways, the guy with the vases, he's still doing that. Mazus is looking for his rival. Tired of war, he retired. Still living in the nation. Something about Gordon Industry. Oh, he retired from thievery but went back to it. Good for him. Worked hard into vegetables. Wandering around in order. The organization. That sounds cool. Turned south window. Being an asshole. Stayed at Goodname Castle. Complete his deity. Returned something. A rune master. Men of Cuscus. Go to dance. Oh, annoyed wives. Went to the forest after the war, considered all right, ended term at Licknut service. How many of these am I blasting through at a time? Is there 15? Ah, dang it. Sorry. You guys don't need to know how much battery I have. With no place to return to. That's a sad way to put it. Alright, so Siegfried went to the forest. So did Muku Muku. Set off a journey to one temple of the Crystal Ballot. Set off the Crystal Ballot. Yep. Search of a dragon. Whatever. A bride for her pig. Continues journey between the fastest living land on creature. After completing Hanzo's mission, returned to Ninja Village. Also returned to Ninja Village with Kasumi. Commandeered a ship and returned to the island countries. Okay. So Beastmaster moved back to Cobalt Village, or moved to, well, whatever. He complains a lot. Returned to the deep forest, but didn't want to bring the Griffin with her. Return of Shiro to the woods of Ryub. Shiro, yeah, just, we know what's happening from the one before that. I wish it just said, see above. Man, I'm just watching my personal Shiro, which is my dog Maverick, just, it's kind of like side shuffling along because his back legs are in rough shape. It's going to be 17 on the 4th of July. Which, most dogs, I don't know, I think it's safe to say most dogs don't make it to double digits, so. He just always looks so tired. Poor sweet old man. He's gotten sweeter in his old age. I love that. He used to be kind of like a badass independent guy, but I don't know. Oh, these are the serious ones. Instead of going back to the warrior's village, you went on a journey with Victor after destroying Necklord. Aimless journey for a change of pace. Couldn't follow Flick. She's waiting in Green Hill. That's sad. He's not coming back to you. Decided to hang around with humans instead of returning to the Blue Moon Village. Became the first vampire hunter. What? All right, anyways, Clive is still looking for Elsa. Drank too much champagne and accidentally teleported somewhere. Now how am I getting around? All right. Continued coming of age. Returned to village blessing. Something about Hicks. We know what happened to him. He died. Stayed in the Fart's army and received training as a military strategist. Shouldn't he be the one training people? Kasumi went back to Rengoku. She became a keeper of the Fart's army national vault. Already a thing. I don't know. All right. Juan kept healing people, and Tuda kept studying. They say there's never an empty chair in her tavern at the Good Name Castle. All right, returned something about extra gold so we can go on a journey of exploration to pick up rods. Said goodbye to Shu. Pursue the life of Matthew. Dreamed of a quiet life. As a vital role in the Farts. After reuniting in Cairo, the three friends journey together merrily. To him, the smiles of Joey and Nanami are his greatest treasures. That's pretty cool. So then you can just casually brag like, oh yeah, I saved the world from war. Or at least I ended it before it got out of hand. I helped my team win. That's pretty cool. I think we're just going to get an image of the tree and it's going to say the end. Oh, nope. That'll be after all the credits. So this is a good chance for me to say what I was rushing through earlier. I was considering Earthbound, Lufia 2, and another round of Final Fantasy Tactics. I also might do Final Fantasy 7. I'm tempted to make a poll, what do you guys think? But I'm afraid if you guys pick something I don't want to do, I'll be like, whatever. Oh, you know what? I said Final Fantasy 7. I think Final Fantasy 6 would actually be a lot better. I'm not saying the game is a lot better. I do think it is better, but it's a close call. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm most heavily leaning towards Earthbound and Final Fantasy VI. Earthbound would be similar to this game in regards to me having to talk just randomly about my life, whereas Final Fantasy VI is a little harder, involves a little more strategy. Mario RPG is also fun, and like the ones that follow are also good, but I don't think I can get those as an emulator. I probably could, at least Paper Mario. I'm not really considering those. I was thinking about my classic video games that I played on SNES and PlayStation, and those are what came to mind. Sequence data and manipulate. I wonder what that job looks like today. Like, yeah, one guy did it, but is it 50 times easier now than it was? Like, would one guy do that among like 20 other things? Or maybe the game's so much more involved, the data is that much more difficult to manage and maintain. Acoustic guitar. I didn't really think about this game having acoustic guitar. I just assumed somebody was like making it on a computer. Which is not a knock to the music. The music in this game is fantastic. I actually need to check the time because I got stuff to do before. Yeah, okay, I got plenty of time before I go meet with Chase and his family. It's been so long since I've seen him that his youngest child and my son, like, I haven't met his youngest child and he hasn't met my son, so and he's 3, so she's 3 too. She was born like 10 days after Brody, so that'll be good. He is in San Antonio. I live in Georgetown, which is about a half hour north of Austin, Texas, in case you don't know your American geography. Anyways, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, anyways, I guess he assumed that San Antonio was close to Georgetown, so we're meeting in South Austin. He was going to come here, and he kept joking that they are in Texas to go see the Pace Picante factory and get a tour because, you know, it's just a crappy salsa, so why would you go on a tour for that? But I guess his brother lives in San Antonio. I say I guess because I don't know. I think his older brother is ex-military. I don't know that for sure. So San Antonio, it does have a pretty strong military presence, so it's possible he's just stationed there more so than like living there. You know what's weird though? It's like when I was in college and years after college, I would go to Chase's house in St. Pete, and when I would hang out with Chase, his niece and nephew were there, and you know, when I first met them, I think they were like 8 and 6, so now they're probably like 25 and 23 or 27, somewhere in there. Not that I'm old, I'm very young. I just graduated from college a year ago, in fact. Which in a stupid way is true, because I did a postgraduate program with UT Austin, but that doesn't count. That doesn't make me 22 again. Okay, yeah, I called it. Fin, and then there's the tree. Well, I don't think that's the tree. That's a new tree. I would love to do those 3 as a cosplay, but probably never going to happen. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a beautiful game. Obviously, the graphics are pretty, like, even for their time, they were a little bit behind, but what made the game great is the story, which I babbled through, and the gameplay is really great. I think I did a pretty good explanation. I did my best to explain my strategies, but sometimes my party sucked because I wanted to make it more challenging. So anyway, hope to see you in my next video, whatever that's going to be, whenever that's going to be. So thanks again, and thanks for hanging in there.